I'm back again. This time I'm doing NXT Heatwave because it's actually my favorite promotion and it's the thing I'm most excited for. So let's get started. Okay, up first we've got Kaylani Jordan versus Sol Ruka for the NXT North American Women's Championship. Now, I will say I love Kaylani. Her work on the mic has not been it for me, but it's NXT, so I guess what do you expect? But even so, I think she's still gonna take it. I think it's way too soon to take the title off her. If she does drop it, I do think Sol is the right person to take it from her. But that being said, I think if they're smart, they can build Sol up to take the title from Roxanne eventually, whenever that may. Next up, we've got the tag team title match, which is Axiom and Nathan Frazier versus Chase U. Now, I will say, it annoys me to my soul when tag teams who don't have a tag team name are the tag team champions. So for that reason alone, I'm gonna go with Chase U. However, I do think that storyline wise, it's also the right move to take the titles of them. I think Nathan's gonna turn on Axiom or the other way around pretty soon, and I think this is a really good opportunity for them to do it. I also think that Ridge Holland is gonna become a continuous problem and probably cause the win for Chase U, which is going to put them in a really weird position. So yeah, I just think it'll be much more interesting if Chase U. Okay, up next is a match I didn't really see coming. It's Carmen Petrovic and Adriana Grace versus JC Jane and Jasmine Nix. Now, yeah, I don't know where they're going with this match, if I'm going to be honest. I think it'll probably lead to a faction forming with the Bad Girls and Fallon Henley. Somehow getting involved in the match, and then Carmen maybe forming her own type of faction. And if Gigi Dolan comes back eventually, Adriana Grace is there. And if they join together, and then Gigi turns on Adriana, it makes sense storyline wise. So I'm gonna go with the Bad Girls in this situation. But yeah, I'm not quite sure where they're going with this. Okay, we've got Oba Femi versus Wes Lee. I don't know why I said it like that. For the North American NXT title. Right. This is another head and heart situation. I think Obafemi's gonna win just to establish himself as like the greatest NXT North American champion. However, I have a secret desire just because of the TNA relationship now. I really need Trey Miguel and Wesley to have a reunion. And I think this is a really nice way to do it. But I don't think I'm getting that, so I'm just gonna go with Obafemi because it's the same. Okay, the women's NXT title. Also, can I please just put in a side note? I love that there's an equal number of men's and women's matches on this card. It makes me so happy, and it's one of my favorite things about NXT. But yeah, if you had asked me this before I watched NXT this week, I would have said Lola Vice. However, I have been adamant that Roxanne Perez is terrible on the mic, and I will maintain that. But she is a mile better than the promo that Lola Vice tried to cut. I understand where they were trying to go with it, but it was giving Natalia crying over every like member of the Hart family. It's Lola Vice should never try to cut an emotional promo unless it genuinely becomes emotional. But like the crocodile tears does not work for her. I think they need to. The only way they can retcon that is if Lola takes the title, but she like destroys Roxanne, and I don't see that happening. I think they're gonna keep the title on Roxanne for Julia, and even then, I don't think Julia's gonna get the title. So, yeah, I'm going with Roxanne because pure, almost 90% based on the promo that Lola. And the last match. Okay, this is a big one. Ethan Page versus Sean Spears versus the Young OG versus Trick Williams. So, Trick's obviously going to retain. I say obviously. Honestly, this could go a few ways. I think Trick's going to retain because I think it's the right thing to do. I don't think it's the right time for him to lose the title. I think Noam Dar will probably cost Ethan Page. Sean Spears and Javon will end up in some weird feud, and then not sure what you do with Trick after that. But he's the world champion, so he can kind of do whatever he wants. But yeah. Yeah, so those are my predictions. Once again, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that I'm talking nonsense. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the pay-per-view. Bye bye.